short clip by Bishop Dag Heward Mills Ministries. Discover how God can change your life forever.
Yeah. To the desert. Now, if Michael Essien and these other boys can go to Sudan to go and play, then you too, you can go to that same Sudan to go and preach the gospel. Yeah. Don't sit there and be imagining other things. I'm talking of fire. Now listen. Are you there? What was I saying? Yeah. If you want to be just as if it never happened, it's not going to be by a series of things. Like, suppose I said I will send you to Sudan and I go there. Make a whole lot of preparations for you. I get this. And when you arrive in Sudan, I'm at the airport to see you. And I prepare. And then I organize this and that and that. And when you greet me, I say, it's fine, it's okay, yeah. And then suddenly you make a text and somebody else comes there. You know, then it's like, whoa. You don't even need all the things that I've done because you have your own contacts in Sudan. And so it's like, I've wasted my time. You should have told me that you had another way or you had somebody. I've been there organizing so many things for you. And it's like, you don't even need what I'm doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So you see, when you can make it anyway without Christ, all these sacrifices come to die on the cross and so on, you can be right by doing some right things or by not doing some things according to your estimation of righteousness. Then there is no need of Christ. There is no need of the cross. And that is why it says you will only be justified by your faith. You get it? You will not be justified. Sometimes people tell me that, oh, you act for, you're able to accommodate people. Like, what accommodating? It's not about accommodating. It's about the reality. The truth of the matter is that our righteousness is not by what we have done or what we haven't done, or the things we are able to not do and the things we are able to do. Yeah. Because that depends on who you are and where you are being brought up. Yeah. And in whose hands you fall. If the scepter of the wicked falls upon your lot, Charlie, you are doomed. So, God justifies us by faith. So He's giving you a chance. Giving you a chance. That chance is not dependent on your sexuality. It's true. The sexuality there, it is there. How many feel it? Okay. Your righteousness. So when you say God is a holy God, He's a holy God. Inhabits our. When you say God is holy, it means that He doesn't have sexual desires. Is that what you are trying to say about God? No, holiness has nothing to do with sex. You feel bad because of your sexual feelings. But when you say God is holy, 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 at that, I used to say God is able to control His sexual edges and His erections and so on. Come on, man. Give me a break. No. That's why you must focus on whom you want to please. That's many times people don't know, especially when people go and work. People don't know who to please. Yeah, you must always know who to please. You have to know who to please. You may please yourself. You may please somebody who is not important. You may please people. But you must know who to please. Things to work well for you. Yeah. And when you are working for God, you must please God. And God, He has said what pleases Him. And without which you cannot please Him. And how you are justified before God. Rick Joyner had a vision, but he didn't tell. If ever I meet Rick Joyner, It's one of the questions I would ask him. The Lord took him to some thrones, and he saw a great man of God who had fallen before he died. The man was high in a very glorious throne, and the Lord didn't say anything about it. The Lord said, I wanted you to see where he was. Yeah. And that was it. You can't talk to him. He was not allowed to speak to him. He was not allowed to talk to him. But I just wanted you to see where he was. Yeah. Have you seen it? It's in the final quest. Have you seen it? That story there? Yeah. Huh? No, it's there. It's there. There was a guy, a great man of God. Remember? Yeah. You see, how you see and how God sees is quite different. So God has his own way seeing people. And that's why sometimes we are surprised at who God uses. Do you see? So I'm just trying to give you a hint and a clue that God really likes people who have faith. It justifies them. It makes wrong things right. It makes their badness correct. I tell you. It makes their mistakes and everything somehow straight before God. It justifies. It's like it's justified. Even murder, everything justified before God by his faith. You see, like Moses the murderer. That's if he was not a murderer. Because they said throw the snake, the thing, the snake. Throw the thing down, it becomes whatever. Even when you watch the film of Moses, you always wonder why Pharaoh doesn't arrest Moses. Each time he goes and he comes, why doesn't he arrest him and kill him? And you think it did not occur to Moses that he could be arrested the next time he shows up with this story? And what about when you come and you throw, give me that rod there. You just come and you say, who sent you? You say, I am sent me. You see, you are risking your life. You see, and I'm saying that it's true that he's committed murder, but what he's doing now is justified. It's not a murder is good, but it's justifying Moses as a murderer before God. I'm telling you. Justifying him, I tell you, a killer. So now, who sent you? I am sent me. So, how can I know who is this God who sent you? What is his name? He said, I am. This is the sign. Look, everybody, look. This is the sign that I am sent me. I'm going to throw this down. And he said, what about if he doesn't? Look. You see here, he's risking his life. Oh. That is why his murder was justified. And then his marriage to that girl, that Jethro daughter, it was also justified. So when you start tackling such people and start accusing them and so on, you are dealing with certain eternal righteousness which God has written. This man is holy, righteous man. And you see him as a murderer. He has married wrong, whatever, and all kinds of things. So he stands there with that. That thing that he did, who sent you? When I put this on the crown, it is going to turn into a snake. Watch. Look, it did not turn into a snake. Now here I am. I will start urinating.